Hello friends. Today we are going to learn how to make some really beautiful designs with circles and straight edge. Here's one that my daughter made. She's in 5th grade and she nested all these circles back and forth in a pattern to create this, and she decided to fill up the whole page, which was super effective and very cool. You don't have to though. She's got some other ones that she left parts of it blank. And you can also use this to create a design just in the middle of your paper too. So let me show you some tricks. First off, you're gonna need a couple things. You'll need some kind of circle with the middle marked, and I drilled the center out, so you may need an adult help with that, I don't know. Or you're gonna wanna use a compass. I'm gonna use a compass for this just because it'll be a little bit easier for me to show you what I'm doing, I think. And also because for this technique, I want you to be able to erase. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mark where my center is. And take my compass. See the size we got here compared to the paper, not too big, not too small. Put the point of it right there in the center. Now I want to be careful not to change the size of my circle. So as I'm using my compass, I'm going to be careful not to really mess with those arms. Okay, so there we go. Now I am going to mark a place on the circle's edge like this for reasons you'll see. Okay, now watch what happens when I do this. That point goes right on the edge, and look, it's the same size. It makes sense, but look at that. It hits the center basically perfectly. And I'm gonna make another circle right here. Cool. Okay, now I'm gonna do this. It's all of these shapes can be made with a straight edge and a compass. I'm gonna draw a straight line right across there. No, let's see. I am doing this in pencil so that I can erase later. I'm hoping you can see this well enough. So I'm gonna hit this. Look, it made me a point right on the other side. Ah, yes, hits it very nicely. I'm just a hair off though. Don't be too particular. Fine. All right, I'll check that out. That looks cool. Now, I want to get one where I want to find the exact perfect spot right there. Watch how I'm gonna do this. You can do it if you have a right angle that you know is correct. You can just use that to find this, but I'm gonna show you how to do it this way too, because it makes me happy that this trick works. Okay, so there's one circle, centered right there. Oh, look how nicely that hit just right there. So satisfying. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Now look what I have created. This line right here is a perfect right angle. That's gonna be here to here. So nice. All right, so I'm gonna put this down right here to here. I'm gonna go all the way across my paper. Beautiful. Now I'm actually gonna go back and erase some of these circles because I don't want all of them. I just wanted to know where that point was perfectly. I could have kept going with that. There's nothing wrong with that design. It's just a different design than the one I'm trying for right now. I cut that really close, didn't I? All right, so now that goes right there on that point. hits the center, love it. Right there. Love it. Now look what I have. If I look here, this point, to this point, to this point, to this point, that gives me a perfect square. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the Sharpie because I want you to see how I'm gonna start choosing some places to put some lines. Love it. So this is where you get the chance to be creative, because you can start deciding which lines that you want to keep and which ones you want to get rid of. You're certainly welcome to keep some of the curves, although I think I'm just going to delete all of them. Look here, I've got another perfect square coming up that contains the other square. Now, if you told me that I needed to work out the math to create these squares, if I needed to generate the numbers for how these squares are related, I could not do it. But that's what's cool about this kind of math, is that you can see it just manifest in front of you. And I love that. It's also very relaxing to me. It's a very soothing activity. Look how that comes together. And I can keep working this as long as I follow my patterns. I can keep coming up with patterns that fit and come up with very nice designs. So I'm going to say from the corner to the middle. That's going to be my next set of rules. From the corner to the middle. So I'm going to rotate from the corner to the middle. I think I'm going to get another square in the middle, and it's going to be at a different angle. Let's find out. From the corner to the, let's see, corner to the middle. So corner to the middle, corner to the middle, corner to the middle. Last one, let's see what shapes we get. Corner to the middle. Yeah, I wound up with another perfect square on the inside. I could keep doing this actually. I haven't found the center of this line yet, although I bet I could using my compass. But I don't want you to have to watch me do that over and over again. So now let's try what happens. I'm gonna come this way. I'm gonna skip, but I'm gonna go from the middle to the corner here. Now this is just, I am literally making up this design as I go. There is nothing special or sacred or right about these particular lines that I've chosen. I just thought it would be nice to create a kind of pinwheel effect, and this seemed like a good way to get it. Once you've done that, then you can get in and start adding your coloring and your shading and really bring this whole picture together. And again, there's not a right way or a wrong way to color this. It's It's all about what you believe would be beautiful and what you believe would be balanced. I know that I want this to go from here over to the other side because I want these two parts to carry together. One thing I'm noticing that's interesting is this line doesn't hit at this corner, it hits like right here. That might actually be a pretty interesting thing to see happen. But y'all don't want to watch me color forever and ever. You want to go out and create your own designs. Now this is an example of radial balance, even though it doesn't have perfect lines of symmetry anywhere on this design. The balance, the radial balance, comes because it changes in the same way as you go around the outside. So I would still describe this as having radial balance. It just doesn't have any kind of perfect radial symmetry. All right, and that is where I'm going to stop this video. Please submit your finished work on the Flipgrid, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.